Hello and welcome back once again to the awesome project of Infinite Jeff, where I get to read happy stories of happy people doing happy things. This is Infinite Jest, a book by David Foster Wallace, published 1996, postmodern masterpiece, big fucking doorstop. We're on to page 378, and we are almost out of this Boston AA stuff. Anyway, 378, here we go. Locked apartment doors. In a dark window, Gately sees one reflected mom sitting over with the Brighton AAs that has her two little girls with her in the meeting, and now at the DSS reference, clutches them reflexively to her bosom, one head per bosom, as one of the girls struggles and dips her knees into the little curtsies of impending potty. But so now DSS was on the case, and a platoon of blandly efficient Wellesley alum DSS field personnel with clipboards and scary black Chanel women's business wear were now on the prowl in the South Boston streets for the addicted speaker and her late faceless infant. But finally around this time, during last year's awful late August heat wave, evidence that the infant had a serious bioviability problem started presenting itself so forcefully that even the denial-ridden addict in the mother could not ignore or dismiss it. Evidence which the speaker's reticence about describing, save to say that it involved an insect attraction problem, making things all the worse for the empathetic white flaggers, since it engages the dark imaginations all substance abusers share in surplus. And so, but the mother says how she finally broke down, emotionally and olfactorily, from the overwhelming evidence on the cement playground outside her own late mother's abandoned project building off the L Street beach in Southie, and a DSS field team closed in for the pinch, and she and her infant got pinched, and special DSS spray solvents had to be sent for and utilized in order to detach the Woolworth baby blankets from her maternal bosom, and the blankets' contents were more or less reassembled and were interred in a DSS coffin the speaker recalls as being the size of a Mary Kay makeup case. And the speaker was medically informed by somebody with a clipboard from DSS that the infant had been involuntarily toxified to death somewhere along in its development toward becoming a boy. And the mother, after a painful D&C for the impacted placenta she carried inside, then spent the next 4 months on the locked ward of Metropolitan State Hospital in Waltham, Massachusetts, psychotic with denial-deferred guilt and cocaine withdrawal and searing self-hatred. And how when she finally got discharged from Met State with her first SSI mental disability check, she found she had no taste for chunks or powders. She wanted only tall, smooth bottles whose labels spoke of proof. And she drank and drank and believed in her heart that she would never stop or swallow the truth. But finally, she got to where she had to, she says, swallow it, the responsible truth. How she quickly drank her way to the old two-option welfare hotel window ledge and made a blubbering 0200 hours phone call. And so here she is, apologizing for going on so long, trying to tell the truth she hopes someday to swallow inside. She can just try and live. When she concludes by asking them to pray for her, it almost doesn't sound corny. Gately tries not to think. Here is no cause or excuse. It is simply what happened. The final speaker is truly new, ready. All defenses have been burned away. Smooth-skinned and steadily pinker, at the podium, her eyes... Okay. That seems to be the last. There's a little bit more of her on the next page, but hopefully that's the end of that unpleasantness, David, you sick son of a bitch. But anyway, that was page 378 of Infinite Jeff. Have a great night, and I love you.